Okay, guys, so welcome back. So I think I need to fix this arm part. It feels a bit weird. I think I'm going to fix it. So let me just adjust my intensity. Okay, and then I'll change this to dem standard. Change this move to the move topological. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So this part of the arm feels a bit weird. So the muscle structure there feels a bit weird. I added like 2 layers, so that feels a bit off. So I'm going to correct that. Let me just smooth that back down. Okay. Let me smooth this back down also. Let's see. Let me just check this. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to make some more correction. Let me just look for that reference image for this so I can accurately fix that. Just look for the right angle for this. Okay, so using my clay builder brush, I'll just add some more and just smooth this out a bit. Okay, let me just fill this up and smooth that back in. Okay. Let me look for another reference. Let's see. Let me use another reference image for this. Just look for the actual one we used before. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so let me just look for the angle for this. Okay, so just look. Let's see. Let me just use the dem standard brush to kind of carve that in like so. Okay, I think it should be just. Okay, I think it should be the other angle. It's the other angle. This is the correct viewing angle for this. Okay, so let me just dig this in some more like so. And go to the other side and just think I'll just carve this in also with the dem standard brush too. Like so. Okay. Just trying to make sure that landmark is a bit more obvious. Just do the same for the back also. And I'll just smooth everything back down. Okay. I think I need to fill up that line also. I'll fill up that line also. I'll fill it up and then I'll just smooth everything back down. Just look for a good angle for this with our main reference image. Okay, let me just, for the shoulder, I'll just dig a line like so. That connects all the way to the back. Let me do that, something like this. Okay, no, I think it's better this way. I'll just leave this the way it is. And I'll just smooth that back down. Let me just, I think I need to fix this. Let me fill this up like so. I fill this up some more slightly like so. Now just smooth that back down. Okay, like this should be fine. Just smooth it back down again. Okay, I think this is good. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Let me see if I can adjust this also. Just fill this up and smooth that back down. Okay. Let's see, let me just fill this up some more and smooth that back in again. Let's see from this angle. Let me just dig this in. No, now it feels a bit weird. I think I need to soften this up a bit more. I think I need to soften this up. So let me just fill this more and then just soften it. And just use my smooth brush to soften it. Okay, Okay, let me adjust this and then I'll just pull this out just a bit, like so. Okay. Alright. I think this should be. Let me just see. Okay, let me just dig this in some more. No, that's too much. Let me undo that. That's just way too much. I think I'll just use my standard brush instead. I'll just do something like so. That feels weird. Undo that. Let's see. Let me use this them standard instead. Okay. Let me just push this down like so, and push this down like so. Yeah, I think this should be fine. This probably should be fine. Let me just fill this up some more and smooth that back down. Okay. Right. Yeah. I think now we can safely work on the hand. I think we can safely work on the hand now. So let me just look for a good angle for this. So first of all, I'm going to try to fill up this hand a bit more. I'll just fill it up, make it feel more thicker and just a bit bigger. Not too much, but at least just a bit bigger. I'm going to flesh it out some more. Just look for a good reference image for this. Let's see which one can we use. I think this one should be fine. This should be fine. Okay. I think let me just. It should be the other arm. Okay, the other arm here. Yeah, this is the angle. Yeah, this is the angle we need. Just look for a good camera angle for this. Okay. So with my clay builder brush, I'm going to fill this up some more. Just slightly filling this up, just to add some more thickness to it. No, undo that. I think I need to reduce the brush size. So I'm just going to add some more thickness to this. So I'm just using my clay builder brush to kind of fill things up. So I'm doing this for every finger. And just fill it up some more. Just fill it up. So it might take a while. So let me just fill all of this up bit by bit. Because even though you're filling this up, I still want to make sure the proportions are still kind of okay. So, and this guy arms are not this thin, so you need to kind of build some more flesh around it, and not just around it, at some particular parts of it. So you have to be very careful the particular part you're filling up. So I'm being very gentle with this, and I'm smoothing this back down. Let me get a closer view on this. Just filling up the edges. For now, I'm mostly filling up the sides of the arm and the back part of the arm. No, so no, let me use my lasso mask to the lasso too. So I'm going to start maxing each finger and then I'll just fill that individually. So I'll invert the marks, I'll smooth this out, smooth out the marks, and I'll just fill just this only. Just filling it by the side and at the back of the arm also. So do the same for the other finger. Invert the selection, blow out the marks, and fill this up. So I'm filling this up to feel more side to feel more rounded. So I want this to feel more rounded. So I'm just filling this up like so. Do this also. Okay, and just fill this up. I'll fill all of this up. So you want to kind of keep in mind that the yarn should kind of taper. So the top part should be slimmer than the joints that is close to the arm, to the hand. I don't know if that makes sense. But basically I'm using more hand as reference. I'm using more hand as reference. And where your finger is actually for some people though, for most people though, is more where the tip of the finger is thinner compared to where the fingers connects to the hand. Okay, let's see what we can adjust in here. So right now I'm just basically looking at my own hand. I'm just basically looking at my own hand and then fixing this. Just using my own hand as the main reference for this. So let's see. Just look for a good angle for this. Okay. Invert that selection. Blow out the marks. Okay, yeah. Let's do this now for the front part of the arm, for the front part of the fingers. So I'll just fill this up. You notice I'm not filling everything. I'm just filling like those 3 pointers. Those 3 pointers where the joints of the hand of the fingers are. So I'm just filling that part. So you can see it from a glancing angle. You can see what I'm filling up. So I think that should make more sense now. Okay. This kind of blocked my view. Let me just go back in there again. Go in there again. Okay. So let me max out this other parts. Think no, let me do this again. Just do this again more carefully. Yeah, something like this. Invert that, blow out the marks, and just fill up the points where the joint should be meeting. So just fill up this up. I'm just adding more flesh tone to it. From a glancing angle, you can actually see what I'm trying to do. Just fill up the sides also. Look at this also. Check the glancing angle to see if I'm filling it up correctly. Okay. Do the same for this. Invert that selection, blow out them up again. Let me just get this out of the way. Just get this out of the way. Okay, much better. So just fill this up. Yeah, okay, like this. So I'm more or less just blocking out primary forms on it, on this. So I'm basically blocking out primary forms on this. Okay. Yeah, from a glancing angle, okay, that's fine. Alright, let's do this also. Max. I think let me do that. Do this again. Yes. Okay, invert the selection, invert the marks, blow this out, and just repeat the same process. Okay. Just check this from a glancing angle. Okay. Let's see. I need to feel more some of this more. Let me feel. Okay. We'll do this also for the thumb. Invert that, blow out the marks, and fill this up some more. And fill it. Just using my clay builder brush, just gonna fill this up. It's more or less just blocking out those forms on it, because these guys shouldn't be this slim. So let me just fill all of this up. Let me use the move topological brush and just push this up. Okay, I think clay brush will do a better job. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let me just fill all of this up like so. You can see I'm working mostly on the subdivision level 1. Mostly on subdivision level 1. Just to do a lot of blockouts for this. Let me just begin to pop out the knuckles. I think I'm going to add more flair for the knuckles now. Just to make that, just to define those parts. Just going to define the knuckles now. Okay, so I went up one subdivision up. I just went up by one subdivision. So I'm kind of fleshing this out now. I think I missed this part. So I'm just fleshing that out now. Okay, just fleshing this out. Fleshing it out and then I'll just smooth this back down. And then just fill it up to have a better transition to it. Okay. Just fill all of this, smooth it back down. And go out of this, okay? So I'm just doing this. I'm just kind of filling this up now a bit more. This keeps distracting me. Let me just get out of this. Okay. Let's see. Think. Let me see if I can. Let's see. I might probably just separate this out now, so it doesn't distract me too much. Maybe. Let me just look for another angle to this. I think I might just have to separate this. Okay. 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 Just checking this model just to be sure if everything's working correctly or not from all angles. So with the depth on that brush, let me just carve out a line like so. Notice in your fingers when you stretch those the thumb. Once you stretch out that thumb, you notice there's some kind of like thin line in there. So I'm basically just adding that now and then just smoothing that back down. Okay, let's see. Just take this down. I'll just do the same thing also for the fingers, in between the fingers. So I'll just carve out a line like so. Just draw out a line like so, something like so. Okay. Okay, so now let me just carve this in. Kind of making the bone structure in there more prominent. So I'm just digging this in. So basically just adding three lines in there. So if I should let me use the standard brush instead. So let me take turn off lazy mode for that. Then take this down. So with the standard brush, just choose this size. I'll just dig in instead, holding not to dig in. I want to make this feel more pronounced. Just trying to make this feel more pronounced. Okay. Something like this should be fine. Okay. So okay now, so let me just add some flesh to this. If you notice, I'm trying to block something out now. Trying to add where the joint of the fingers connect. So you can see these 4 dots here. So this dot now is what I'm trying to add. So I'm trying to make it feel more obvious. So I'm going to add some more flesh there to make it feel, to kind of make it pop out a bit more. So I will use okay, I'm ready on the tool already. So let me build this up. So let me just fill this. That part feels a bit wet. Let me just fill that up so it connects properly. Now let me fill this up some more. Feels really weird from that angle. So anything I need to fix this. Let me use the move topology. I'm just gonna pull this out and just push those out so it feels more natural. Okay. I think it feels a bit better now. So now I can just push this out some more. Okay. Do this also for the thumb. Let's see. Make this more pronounced. So I'm always checking this from different angles to be sure if I'm doing this correctly. So it doesn't look good in one angle and then looks out of proportion from another angle. I think I will define this a bit more and make this feel more defined. Okay. Now I think I'll smooth that back down. Let's see, let me just add some more of this here. Something like so. Just do this for all of this. Just digging this down, just filling this up, and then I just dig that back in. Let me feel that. I think I'll fill that up a bit more. Okay. I think I need to smooth this out. I need to just smooth that out. Okay. And just smooth that, blend that back down. I think I'll use my standard brush for this. Probably use my standard brush for this. So just carve it. I'm kind of making. I'll make like an indentation in there. Not too aggressive, but something light. So let me just do something like so. I think. I don't know if that is fine. I think that should be. Okay, let me just do some more. I'll just smooth that back down. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's beginning to come together now. It's beginning to come together now. Let me just make these knuckles feel more obvious. So just make those knuckles feel more obvious. Okay. I think like something like so. Just using the standard brush now to just kind of make that feel more obvious. The clay brush now, not just fill the clay brush, you just fill this up. I don't know, that's the wrong, I think that's in the wrong place. Let me undo that. Let me undo that. I'll do that again. Should be around here. Yes, should be a bit higher, somewhere like here. Okay. And here should be fine. Like so, like so. Okay. Yeah, this one's already there. Let me just make this more pronounced. And smooth that back down. Okay. And just go around like so. Okay. Yeah, it begins to get shape now. And just smooth that back down. Smooth this back down. Fill and smooth that back down. Okay. I think I'll use the probably use the edge polish now and then just polish this down. Just make it just to kind of add some kind of angle to it. Just trying to use to add some angle to this. Just using it to add an angle to this. Let me fill this up. I use the edge polish and add some kind of angle. No, brush size is too big. So like angle like so. Something like this should be fine. Okay. Let's see. Let me just do this angle also for this. Like so. Okay. I think that should be fine now. I believe that should be fine now. So now for the front part of the arm, let's do something for the front part of the arm. I'm going to be adding more flesh now for the front part of the arm. I think I need to separate this now. This has been blocking my view for far too long. No, let me undo that. No. Okay. Let me invert. No. Okay. No, I'm going to. Okay. Let me undo that. I'm going to use my lasso marks or lasso to kind of mark this out. Then I'll Control W. I'll do Control W to kind of give this a different poly group. Okay. So that's a different poly group. So let me just work on just this poly group only. Okay. So I'm going to flesh this out some more. I'll go for a good angle for this. With our clay brush, I'm going to start fleshing out the palm. Give me a bigger brush size, so can do this more quickly. Just block something out like so. Just fill the inside a bit more. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting there. Let's just flesh this out even more. Now the depth feels just too much. I think I'm going to flesh out that depth also for the center, also for the center of the arm. Yes, and just flesh this out. Okay. Just block this out like so. Okay. And just fill this up. Fill the inside also. Let me just add a cut line from the DTM standard brush. Just add a division here. Okay. Not too aggressive, just to have something there that kind of defines that gap. Something like this also. Okay. So I just went up one subdivision level higher. So with the clay brush, let me just fill this in like so, and in here also. Okay, and I'll smooth that back in. Okay, and just dig this, fill this up and smooth that back in. Okay. Yeah, let me just push it down. That feels too intense. Let me just stamp that down a bit, man, and just smooth all of those out. Okay, so now, oops. So now I can use my dem standard brush now. I think I can use my dem standard brush now to kind of define this after I flesh this out. Just fleshing this out like so, like so. Okay. I think this feels too blobby. Let me dig in. Okay. Something like this. Yeah, I think this should work. This should work. I just smooth all of this back down. Let me just smooth all of this back down. It felt too aggressive. So let me just fill this up. Like so. Just adding some more flesh to it and smoothing this back down. Okay. Let's see. Just flesh this out and smooth this back in. Now the standard brush. I'll just add a division here. Let me just use that reference image so I can show you what I'm doing. Or you can look at your own hand instead. Your own hand gives you a clear idea of how you should sculpt the hand properly. So I'm just going to dig in something like so. Just 3 lines. Basically just 3 lines. So already have one down already. I've already done something down there already. So let me just go around this like so. Okay. Let's craft something like so. Something no, undo that. I think. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Just carving this in. I'll do the same thing for the thumb. So something around here. Okay, like so, all the way to the back. I'll do something here also. Alright, it's beginning to feel more lively. I think I need to, let me just smooth all of this back down. Smooth all of this back down. So I need to create some more depth in the center of the palm. Let me just dig something like this. And I'll smooth all of this out. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine. That should work. Let me just carve all the way, line the line all the way. You can see how it is here, so I'm just trying to do something similar also. So just carve a gap line in there. Okay, do the same here also. And look for a good angle for this, and then just try to do this properly. And just dig something like here, in here. Okay, and just move that back out. Okay, just undo that. Supposed to be digging in instead. Something like so. Just move that back down. Okay, we're getting there. Let's see. Okay, let me just zoom out like so. Look for an angle for this. And be sure if, okay, I think I need to flesh out this part some more. So let me push this down. So I have an angle to it. Push all of this down and pull this up like so. Smooth that back down. Think I will just push this up just to get a gradual transition to it. Something like this should be fine. Okay. Let me just get this like so. Just pulling those out. Let me check the other side. Let me just see. Okay. Yeah. So this is fine. Yeah, this is not that bad. I think we can work with this. We can work with this. I believe we can work with this. Let's just pull some of this out a bit more. Okay. Just pulling this out to add some more flesh to it. Make it feel more thicker. Just take this down. Pull this out. Okay. Alright. Undo that. That's way too much. Just pull this out. Okay. Yeah. This is looking good. Okay. I think for primary form, this actually looks good. So let me just pull this out. And just dig this out like so. Okay. Okay. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Just push this. I'm just doing a bit smoother, more smoother transition to it. It doesn't feel out of place. I think this is fine. Yeah, I think the next part we're going to be working on the legs. So I'll see you guys. See you guys in the next lesson.